start on like the farthest way end of campus and then move my way towards the middle and then the other end. So the entire far end is like the athletic area. There are the tennis courts here, the softball fields, the baseball field, and then there's the aquaplex, which it has a swimming pool, but then it is also a workout area. So right when you walk out of the athletic area, to the right there's the 2 freshman dorms, which are Chappie and Washi. This is the far end of Washi, and then all the way down there are all the sophomore housing. From here and like basically all the way down to further down campus, it is a lot of construction. All these buildings are just apartments. Over here, there is the arena. Road was all throughout that row. Here's like the pharmacy. There's a lot that's in this building throughout all the levels. Across from here is one of the athletic fields. There's apartments, and then further down that way leads to the main road. But then on this side over here is more so the main part of campus. It's the Cal Poly Center, here's the field, and then if you see out in the distance, there is Chappie and Washi. Walkway's very busy during like the school day, but right now there's obviously no one here. Construction renovation that they're doing on this side of campus. And this is like the center of the main campus basically, and it is beautiful. But right here is Hepner Hall, and then to the left of Hepner is a hill over here. There are always a lot of people just like laying out and reading books and doing work. It's a really calming and relaxing area. Started was like the way far end of campus, so I'll put a map to show exactly where it was. And then as you keep walking down like the main street, you'll hit a lot of the athletic stuff, and then going down Frat Row, and then as you keep going down you pass the field, and then it's like Heart Center, middle of campus basically, Hepner Hall. And then now I'm showing like the left side, so this is all the turtle pond, and then I'm going to show a little bit further down that way. So we literally have fish and turtles in the middle of our campus. This area is like the West Commons area. There's really not usually too much going on over here. Behind me in this building, there's one restaurant because the other one's closed. There's a good amount of seating and it's really quiet over here, so it's like a really good spot to like focus. I mean, anywhere on campus really is. But then over here to the left of me, there's a parking garage, and that parking garage, when you go through it, it basically connects to Washi and Chappie, if that kind of helps put into perspective on where we are. There's also another athletic field down over here. The bigger buildings over here is Storm Hall, which has a beautiful view. There's the trolley that goes from campus to downtown and a lot of other places also. One auditorium, the view that I just showed, and their auditorium on this side. And up top over here is another really cool spot. And further down over here, there are the Arts and Letters building, which are pretty big lecture halls. There's also a Starbucks and one of the markets over here. The store is locked right now, but if you just keep walking straight out, there's a little patio area and it has a beautiful view. This is the back end of Hepner Hall, so now we're back in the middle of campus. This whole courtyard space is pretty big and there's a lot of areas to sit and it's just really calming and beautiful. This whole campus is, I could say it 100 times. Always there are little classrooms and little lecture rooms. Is like the east side, and it is very busy during the day, but it's really early, so there's not a lot of people out, but this is where a lot of people usually are, and it's usually pretty packed. Here's the bookstore, and then if you keep going, you will hit the entrance to the library. The library through here, there's a 24-hour area, which is really nice. That goes over there, and then it goes like underground to the Love Library, and then if you go up the stairs, it leads to all up here. And in some of my vlogs, I show footage of the library, so check it out. So there's the library, the bookstore, and then as you walk over throughout here, you're gonna hit the Union. The Union is right down there, but before I show that, I want to show Student Services West. No matter how many times I've been on it. I mean, I'm only a freshman, but every single day when I wake up early and just come out here, I'm just like, wow, it is so beautiful. Top from here, you definitely get a really good view of the walkway that I was just showing, and then so through this walkway will be the Union, which I'll show right now. Union, there's a Chipotle, there's a Starbucks, there's a Habit grill place, which is like burgers, and then a lot of different restaurants and stuff over here. The upstairs part is like blocked off right now, but up there, there's like 2 other levels just from here, and it's the Arc Express, which is a gym, but it's condensed and just smaller with like fewer equipment, but I like it up there because there's usually not as many people as like the usual gym. But up there, there's just some theaters, some little not classrooms, but just like little offices, and there's really good places to study that. It's outside, but it's also like in the shade. There was the Union, and then this was Student Services West, which I showed you guys from up top, and then further down here is the back side of campus. This all circles back to the East Commons, which I showed earlier. I've never even been like to this part of this building before. Like I've been in it, but not this part. And it just goes to show like I've been walking around campus for like every single day. I've been walking around campus since I've been here, and every single time I just like find some new spot or something new. Like even though my major is not engineering, I could still come up here and study. That was like the whole end of the back campus, and then now I'm gonna head to the busier areas. Housing, and then freshman housing, which is Zura, Chinochka, Maya, and Omeka. Over here, there's the Public Transit Center. And then over here is Montezuma Road, which is very busy. To the left over here are like a lot of some of the other frat and sorority houses and some other apartments.